I'm late. I'm upset that I'm late. Fucking don't ask me. IRL stuff fucking annoying as shit. But I'm here and I'm ready to be real. Dear Lord in heaven. What settings are off right now? Jesus. Something's wrong with my settings. That's what's wrong with my settings. Too many people. Hey, Asmo. Aye. Yes. I can't find my brother. He's been missing for a couple of weeks. And I'm just worried. At the apartment, which he hasn't been to in 2 weeks. And that's at the very least. I've gone everywhere on the material realm that I can. Now we're searching in the spirit realm for him. Which is like a normal place for him to be. So, I mean, we're just hoping we find him. Yeah. But yeah. It's alright. I'm sure he's fine. He's strong and independent and, you know, he's a bad bitch. That's very true. Maybe he's doing the same thing. Uh-huh. Okay. I think you're very buff, Asmo. Oh, Asmo. I mean, that's true. Hi, Aiden. You okay? You look comfy. Yeah, I was trying to say it nicely. Oh, okay. Well, then that's something.
I want to sit down. I'm old. Tired. I turned 30.
That's not old.
Last week.
I don't think that's old. I'm 24.
That's ancient. No, you're still fine. This guy's a dinosaur.
What? I mean, strong like a dinosaur,
How old are you,
maybe.
Andrew?
You
27.
have no room to talk.
I'm getting there.
Dalash, dap this man. Dap this man. Show him the power. Show him the power.
Understood. Another dap up. Train 1,000 times. Hentai, comma, hentai.
What's there?
Very nice, very nice, very nice.
I don't know. We're done. We're done.
Who I assume
Good job.
Kind of weird, bro. Dap me up.
I have no idea who the high priestess of the hive is.
Yeah. Good job.
Oh yeah.
Alright, I gotta go check on someone. Good seeing you, Dalash. Ash? Ash. I see you, Ash.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
I need my prescription, please, and fast.
Okay. What? What's your prescription?
Alright, are you wanting them in edible, full bag, or half bag?
It's over here, Liberty. Over here.
All edibles. Got you. So we got...
Right there, third in the row.
Alright. How much is it?
It's only 50. No, 250. It's 250.
250?
Yep. Hello. I am here. I'm so sorry. I was stuck in traffic. Literally traffic.
I mean, it's fine. Be back in operation right now. We're just sat here waiting for surgery to be done. Then it'll be after.
Right.
That'll be 260.
Do you want my seat or are you fine?
Okay. Listen, you're like smoking. You need to calm down.
Hello, strawberries and cream.
Okay, just
What?
take it.
Hello, strawberries and
I
cream.
don't know the details, but I know it's probably something to do with the...
Sorry, there's an entire crowd of people behind me, don't forget.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just take it easy, man.
It's alright.
And who you got?
Excellent, thank you very much.
Very welcome.
I don't think I'll be going anywhere but the mega building for the next while.
Probably for the best, truly. You want me in on
Marcus and
this
Asher in the back right
appointment
now.
for a consultant, since I'm not working today?
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. It's just we have someone who's getting surgery right now on the chair,
I
so
completely understand.
bit of a frustrating one. You should be happy you didn't come in this morning.
I weirdly am
If you
so
check in
happy.
eventually, you'll see a form of denial of care that they signed.
What?
Or decline of care. They declined care from us. They yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just making sure to keep you informed.
I will check what's going on then. I'll just put my eyes to it, I guess.
Of course.
I've got a camera in the back. Kids sitting. Is he kid? I don't know if he is.
What's up?
The one, is he a kid or?
I don't have a kid.
No, the guy in the back.
Oh, the guy in the back. Wait.
The green hair one.
Yeah. What about him?
Is it an adult or is it not?
Oh, yeah. They're all adults.
Okay.
You
I don't know
know,
where the
I
fuck
have
they
a-
got the.
I have a
Well, I know now.
Yeah, how can I help you?
Just looking to get some nicotine patches.
Nicotine patches? Sure. I got you, boss. Just 1 second. I'm going to pull up the old list.
We're out of universal donor blood, by the way.
Great!
If you want some nicotine patches, I got you.
Well then,
I just put supplier needed for every single other one because 2 clearly was not enough.
great. Lovely. I need to
Alright,
go
how
around
many you want?
and
Just $1.
Fine.
It's fine.
I'll do it. I'll just do it.
We can do it for the week. I can help you out if you need.
Yeah.
Don't stress too much.
Alright. Full set box. It's going to be 65 credits.
The one I was talking about with the green hair has
Thank you very much. Should be all good, boss.
Takana core on their back.
Much appreciated.
The pyramid.
Have a good day.
Always. Take care.
Hey.
They got it from a certain benefactor that most likely would be green and robotic.
Okay, who's working on them if you all are up here?
It was already worked on.
No. Like, which of the...
They're fine. They're fine.
Oh, okay.
They're fine. They're treated. But
I like the you know.
Okay.
popping in
yeah, their name's Green. I think that's the name that they told me to call them. And they got the thing from space from said benefactor.
Oh.
I prefer the temp revolution.
Where they were, I don't know. I don't know.
No.
Alright.
It's just nice for the memory, like the mind. Funnily enough, it's actually
I'm
like,
busy. I'm
I
super
still
busy.
stretch
I'm
and
busy,
sometimes will
busy.
exercise at the gym. Mind you, I do it for like the core, cause gotta keep that right.
Later
the
on,
arms and the legs and stuff. It's
you're
just
up
kinda
for
nice,
it
you know what I
and
mean?
you're
Like,
still
reminds you,
around,
like,
I
okay,
might
there was something there.
group up some people,
Use the office up here.
herd some
Okay,
people out
alright.
together.
I need to use the office.
Oh, yep, go, 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 go. Alright.
Yeah, sometimes
Okay.
that part gets crazy.
Hello.
You know what I
Anyway,
mean?
yes.
Snap it off.
People really like talking in front of here.
Yeah, I bet.
How long do you want to keep in the back, by the way?
I got the old ball joint.
How long are we keeping them in the back?
If they're still getting surgery.
No, the other two. The other two, Toronto and Green.
Oh, you're wanting oil?
Who is in the back? Who is working in the back? Is it Ash?
Taken care of?
Hold on, let me look. Let me look to see who's here in comms. That'd be easy to figure it out.
Some lubricant alternatives. Yeah, sure, of course.
Okay, nobody's on comms.
Are you wanting us to assist you with the application, or are you handling yourself?
Hold on a second. I'm gonna check this. Okay.
Excuse me?
Sorry. Of course.
She'll go get it.
Of course. Alright, I had to check to see what was going on, but I understand now. Okay. Great. Alright. Thank you for letting me know.
No, the green hair is just sitting on the bed.
Oh yeah, I saw them.
Trying to go, or...
Yeah, I saw them. Okay.
They're sitting up. I don't know if they're supposed to. Okay.
You're gonna have to be more specific. I'm pretty sure there's a hair on yours.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
How long have you been waiting?
I swear, they went outside begging for fucking help. Like,
I'm not sure.
Okay.
The chairs in
They need to not come here anymore. They need to not come here anymore.
I heard people say smiles.
Yeah, I kind of agree with your sentiment there. If they're gonna...
Are you fucking kidding me? Like,
They need
I
to-
sat there basically like, listen, you either sit down, or if you're just gonna deny all of our help and just die, you go outside. And they're like, okay. And I was like, and this is after really trying with them, by the way. They go out there and they start begging for help. Like, are you fucking... Yes? Yes? What?
Okay.
Open your head.
Hello.
It's a Necron.
Okay. Are they still denying care?
It's a Micron.
I mean, they're on the chair and they've been taken care of by Ash, as far as I know.
They're sorry.
Okay, understood.
They still signed the form because they were refusing.
Then they need to be taken by ambulance to a different hospital next time.
Not looked at your hand.
If that happens again, that's what we've agreed upon. Is if someone refuses our care, we at least get them to a hospital.
Alright. It's a Necron.
They were okay with me working on them at the time, so I looked after them for the main part of
Oh,
it.
okay,
And
good,
then,
good, good.
When they were coming, Ash was around, so we both sorted them out.
Understood. And
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is
afterwards
the
they were
green hair?
like fine with it, but like this is no, this is blue hair. Someone with blue hair. One of the green hair was fucking passed out when we took him in.
Okay, understood. All right. No, I was just getting a bunch of.
We'll talk.
Yeah.
We'll talk about
No
it later.
worries, no worries. All right, is the chair clear for us to use it?
I'm about to clear it up.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Lovely.
I can help you clean it if you want.
Yeah, that'd be
Also, aren't you? I could
All right. We're about to have that chair cleared for you. I'm gonna go up there and grab Dirge. If you're all right with that.
I was gonna ask if we could go up there with you.
Come on.
Nice.
Yeah, come on. Knock knock. It's Elizabeth and Riel. Hi.
Fine. I'm fine.
All right, we're cleaning up the chair,
Dead.
and we're about to get people in there. Okay.
Okay. Goodbye.
Okay. I love that my plan to not be here today was immediately foiled. Damn it.
Some chanted like they were trying to summon that one.
Yeah.
What the fuck is his name?
The deer head. Don't
Oh,
say his name.
okay, understood.
No, I meant someone was saying his name over and over, as if they were trying to summon this like movie about like a zombie guy.
That's weird.
Beatles something. Whatever.
Oh, yeah, I get it. We ready to go then? I won't be the best at making sure that things are alright. I can... Wait,
The chair is currently being cleaned, and we will be open to doing our diagnostics. You ready for this, darling?
As ready as I can be.
Alright. Good. Okay. Come on down. We'll get you into the back.
yeah, that'll be fine. You should be fine.
Alright, I'm moving our patient to the chair and getting everything set up for
Has the
us.
chair been...
It is being cleaned
Has the chair already
currently.
been...
They just got them out of the
Okay, gotcha. Alright. I will get my stuff ready.
Well, oops, sorry, Riel.
Coming across.
Would you like to say something to the nice doctors? You're looking at me. Look at them.
I don't know what kind of stuff you got going. I don't. And I'm not gonna act like I know or try to even dig into it. Just want to help you. That's it, alright? The cool thing about being a doctor is personal feelings. If you're someone that I hate and you're in my hospital, I'm gonna make sure you don't die. That's all we give a shit about. Only reason why we sent you out is because you're denying care. I need a clear space so I can get to the people that are dying on the table.
back real quick.
Yes, that's fine.
If you don't want us to help you, that's fine. But then don't come here, because we got people we gotta take care of. But if you're willing to let us, whatever the stuff, whatever the disputes, we'll help you.
Nice and tidy.
Thank you, darlings. Appreciate you.
Just, yep. It's all good.
Apologies about the wait.
Ready to use.
It's fine.
It might smell like chemicals for a little bit, though. But it's ready.
Go ahead and make yourselves comfy.
Yeah, it's this.
No problem.
Cheese and onion chips, yeah.
All right.
Pass it over.
Hello, hello. How are you doing?
Yep.
As good as I can be.
Yeah. I'm sure a lot of this has been stressful as all hell. Hi, name's RG. Pleasure to meet you.
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth. Pleasure to meet you there, Elizabeth. Now, if you don't mind me asking, how you feeling today?
As I said, as good as I can be.
Oh, yeah, my bad. I did just ask that twice, didn't I? kind of stuff do you do? Like work, stuff like that. You got any kind of jobs?
Can you still not hear anyone? Can you still not hear anyone?
Okay, I got you.
Then
I'm
it's showing
guessing
that
you do
people can't
some
be
like
heard.
side jobs, stuff under the table, that kind of stuff.
Used to.
Mind me. I got you. So I hear you got some old war stuff up there in the old noggin. Any idea how long you had that?
No idea.
No idea.
Years, maybe.
Okay, I got you. So, we're going to be taking a look. Now, I got a bunch of people in here, alright, but don't want you to take that as stressful, okay? What we need to do is we need to get a full look at what's going on up top, okay? A lot of old war stuff. I want you to listen when I say this, okay? I need you to clear your mind when you hear I say these words, okay? A lot of old war stuff is not supposed to be taken out, alright? They had really bad names for what they would call it. And what we want to do is understand it so that we can get you help, okay? So I need you to work with me. I need you to be as honest and open with me as you can. I don't need you to tell me about past events that you've done. I need to know how you feel, what you've seen, and what is going on, okay? Understood?
Understood.
Perfect, thank you.
All right. No one's here to hurt you. No one is here to detain you. Everyone is here to make sure that whenever you leave, you're better than when you got here. Okay? Good. All right. Now, just so we can go ahead and get started, I'm going to go ahead and connect some of these little cords and cables right here. This is just so we can start getting a status check on the cybernetics you do have. Okay?
Before you do that, you requested restrainment in case anything happens. Do you want us to do that now or later?
I'll take up my check and then we can just...
Now, anybody who's wanting to be a Ripper Doc, have any of you guys ever had to examine old war tech?
I've been researching it since this came up.
Well, come here. You're talking to the guy who used to work with veterans on installing this stuff. No, round here. Come here. Why don't you see this? Now, whenever you do a system-wide scan, you'll immediately see that a lot of cybernetics, it's pretty consistent, right? You'll see serial codes, serial numbers. You tap on them, we can look at them, pull up statuses. But you'll see nothing but scribbled lines in between here. That is old war tech. It is not designed to be recognized and understood. That the is if I open errors out the wazoo. It looks like they're currently dying right now and they're about to flatline, but in fact, no, they're perfectly fine. Problem is this stuff is not designed for that kind of stuff. So for us to actually be able to examine it, we have to physically look at it, right? Which, as I'm sure you're aware,
if you're captured by the enemy, it's designed to not allow them to see and take the information.
now let's be careful about how much more that we say.
Yes.
Right. We acknowledge, we think, we keep that inside. The point is we just focus on what we have in front of us. Give me just a moment. This goes off one more time. I will freak the hell out.
Yeah, I got some restraints.
There we go.
It's up to your comfortability.
Sorry about that.
Do you wish to do that?
So.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna restrain Elizabeth on her request.
Go right ahead. Go right
Go
ahead.
ahead, Marcus.
Alright, nice and simple. And I'll tell you clear.
Now, I hear that you're having some concerns about cyberpsychosis. Tell me about that.
There are moments where I just kind of drift.
Whenever you drift.
On both different parts of it. I'm just putting that down. Because I just have to inspect different parts, right? And I don't know which parts, so...
Alright, here. Get one right there. Get one right here towards the upper arm. You want it just above the joint. Because that's actually where part of the openings are going to open up. So you want to make sure to keep that part locked down. Do the same on this side as well. And for the legs, you want just above the joints. That's the big thing. Just above the joints. Right?
These ain't meant to be too tight, so you'll tell me if it's too tight, because that ain't the idea. It's just meant to help. Keep you in place and meant to. There we go. That one. Put it in place so I can adjust it. That good?
For this, no.
Understood.
There we go.
So, when it comes to the old war tech, there isn't some snazzy technological way that we can scan them and all this kind of stuff. In fact, actually, if any of you do have a cybernetic eye and you do decide to try to give it a scan, all it'll do... not be fun.
I'm gonna not do that.
Reason for that was to disrupt snipers. So when they would try to scan for people using cybernetics, they would end up not doing well. Perfect soldier kind of stuff. It's actually really simple. It's just a defibrillator chip almost. It's a pain in the ass. But it's okay, because we got this. Okay, so whenever you say you drift, tell me about that. What do you see?
I don't really see anything. It's there's lots of different things that happen, but the drift is like a common thing. Earlier today, I was a corpo that I saw, and I just drifted, and I realized I had been following him.
Okay. Is it specific people that cause this, or would you say that it happens almost irregularly?
It can be corpos, people. Certain people.
May I
Okay, okay.
more delicately, without saying the word that will set you off.
Sure. I like a lot of this information coming from them, but...
Well, to put it simply, when she thinks about it, or when the name is mentioned, she gets uneasy, so I'll do it for you. So, we're not gonna say the name.
Okay.
But
I gotcha. Alright.
Gang from Night City that has a lot of cybernetics. Main colors are black and red.
Yep. I already got what you're dishing out. Okay. Now, whenever you drift, do you feel a pinch anywhere in your head?
No. It is just that I'm gone, and then I'm back. I don't realize I start going missing. But it's just one of the things.
Like you're floating in water?
Hmm?
Does it feel like you're
They're asking if it feels like...
No, there's no feelings. It's just void. Whatever I do from when I start to finish, it's
Like
just
losing time.
nothing.
Okay. Now, here's the worrying part about that, and I want you to understand it fully before we start pressing, cutting, and looking. Okay? The reason why I'm worried about you not feeling a pinch is because that would be your cybernetic activated. If it turns out that either A, it's not even turning on, or B, the fluids in it have already been drained out, that means that you've got permanent damage to your brain. Now, that does not mean that you are forever cursed and locked and you are forever ruined. It just means there's a lot of work to be done. Okay?
That's the small thing. That's the more there are
I gave him the name, the runner name, just because.
There are situations where it gets worse. I call those things adrift because it's just. It's like you are on the road. You just drift a little. You're not full on crashing into things. A full on crash is certain phrases, words thoughts can trigger it. It's like the drift, but it's worse. I usually always have the blades out when they stop.
Well, if we know any military organization or corporation, there's a good chance they probably mixed in some good old-fashioned brainwashing as well. Break you down, alarm you to certain words, basically make you a triggering time bomb towards anything. Which is why we're going to need
Robotics military organization.
You don't mind my asking, what was your job during the war?
I was never in the war.
We're just asking what her previous occupation was.
Yes.
Please,
I shouldn't be sitting.
while you're here.
But sheer willpower and all that.
Do you have any memories of a previous occupation? Job or anything like that?
I used to be a merc for a short while.
Oh, mercenary.
Someone else.
Were you freelance or?
I work with someone, small crew.
Okay, okay. Any idea of any memories who they were?
I'd rather not get into that.
Understood. Alright. So here is what we're gonna do, alright? First, we're gonna go ahead and check scalp, back to the head, back to the neck, to see if they left anything that we could open or access. Just to get an idea if we could take a look without having to cut you open. Okay? Alright, just letting you know before we go touching and finagling with anything.
Alright, okay. I'll see here. What's the...
Alright.
Make sure everything's okay.
Yeah. Do I happen to see any artificial skin, anything like that?
Yeah. She is not like she is a the fuck is the term? Exotic.
Borg?
Exotic.
So she's like actually human underneath everything.
Okay, well, good news. We have a couple of ways that we could take a look. It will be a little bit of cutting, but luckily it's artificial. So, we can put it right back. You ever cut and worked with artificial skin before?
Yes, I have multiple times.
Alright, good to hear.
She saw the sin skin on my side.
I did indeed.
Understood. Glad to see. Alright. We're gonna be real gentle because I don't want to activate any triggers. Used to actually work for a guy where I had to help out a veteran getting rid of a cranial piece he had. I remember it had a lot of funny triggers on it. We sat there working on them for a good 3 to 4 hours before we even really got started. And that was just making sure that we didn't harm anything. Okay. Alright. If you could do me a favor, make sure that the muscle relaxants are already activated. Just in case. Don't want any kind of... Yep. Alright. Yep. We're gonna go ahead and pull this back. Alright. As we take off the artificial skin, what do we see?
I don't really have anything like where are you doing it?
Top of the head, towards the back.
Hold on, let me just. Camera. I mean, there's nothing like in particular. It is mostly just like the spine. And then, you know, there's like eye implants and shit, but yeah.
Okay. Don't see anything cranial. Alright. Okay, well that's good. That's good. There is definitely... That does mean maybe we might have a better opportunity here. Here, hold on. Okay. Riel, if you could do me a favor, can you go ahead and prop the chair back a little bit and make sure to use the little arms to keep them held up so we can take a look at that spinal implant?
Yeah. Gonna slip it forward.
Gotcha.
Prop it back. Make sure your arms are forward so we can look at the spine. Okay.
Okay. Alright.
Quick question too.
This is
As
in
I'm looking
there.
through the cybernetics, do I see mantis blades or monowire
Yep.
or anything else like that?
Mantis blades.
Okay. She's going to
I can give you the
undervolt.
list right now. It's I have a berserk, mantis blades. The berserk is like a Militech berserk, so.
Mhm.
Mantis blades, spotter eyes, subdermal armor, cybernetic lungs, cybernetic liver, cybernetic heart.
Okay. She is going to undervolt the mantis blades to make it so that the motors don't have enough power to actually open up and deploy it.
Okay.
Okay.
There's plenty of room for any kind of chemical remanufacture in this thing.
Yep, and I can already tell where some of the bolting is too. God, this is gonna be a nightmare. Okay.
Does it go past C3?
Let me see here. Moving her hair. Does this go all the way up to her brainstem?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all the way in the neural network.
Yeah.
To the tippy top.
Okay.
Damn. Had it
Okay.
just been the
Dimension.
spine.
If I don't use the berserk for a while, it will
Ah, yes.
activate.
Yeah. It's on a timer.
Ow.
It's not on a timer. It's addiction, I think.
Yeah, it's that's what I meant. Like, there are certain timers to keep you using it. Levels go down in your system enough, it activates. That kind of thing.
Okay.
This is why I want restraints.
Yeah.
Because
Are you feeling it?
no, but it could happen any minute.
Yep.
Okay.
First thing I'm gonna do is try and enforce restraints again. If that starts not working.
Okay.
I can't hold them down.
If we try to start disconnecting the bolts that are popped in, I'm worried it's gonna start setting off certain features, so we may have to see if we can disable it externally first. It's older Vortex, so there's no way they have that many sensors in there. Probably only ones based on the biological connections.
I've been.
What you got?
I've been thinking up something since I've been researching for a
Yeah.
little while. What if?
Do they feel calm while looking at you?
Sorry. Sorry about that. What if we
At least we can examine these for better.
What if we inserted a small camera? So we go through one of the cracks, try to get into the system. Tiny camera, long line, try to see anything we can. It'd give us a little picture of what's inside of it and any traps that are set. We can't look at it with our scanners, but surely something in there might be able
There's
to
only
see.
gonna be so much that we would be able to see, but it's not an idea that I'm gonna turn down.
Like when you scope somebody's stomach to see if there's...
Yeah, I got you. No, I'm very much understanding you. The thing is just finding where that would be. Okay. Alright. I'm going to attempt and just keep eyes on everything. I can see this back part right here is at least a panel. I'm gonna see if I can pry it open.
I'll let you know if anything
Keep an eye.
rises.
Keep an eye on anything.
Yep.
This is a relatively prevalent location, so I would imagine they prepare for it to be damaged. Okay. Alright.
No reaction.
Alright. Let's get looking in here. Here, if you could hold this. This is gonna be the actual screen. How bad are we looking? Minefield or minefield?
How are we looking, Tiger? Minefield or real
Oh.
minefield?
Minefield, I guess.
Okay. It looks like there are... Wait, stop. There is something at the top here to the right. There's definitely something in there. Some kind of booby trap.
Yeah.
It's got a mechanism there. See?
Jesus Christ. Alright, we need to locate each one of these. See here, I'm gonna try moving to the other part.
Go left, see if it's the same thing.
We're counting now.
Yeah, it's protecting the chemicals. Stop. Yeah, it's around the chemical manufacturer.
Okay. I got good news. There's chemicals in, meaning that what's been happening has genuinely not been you. Okay. Alright, here's what we're gonna have to do. Okay. Right here. Hold this. Okay. So, here's what we gotta do. Alright.
That's the door.
I am talking about a multi-hour operation. We need to, using the camera, go in with a separate device and basically disarm each and every one of these. What they're designed to do is exactly what you think. The moment that we start pulling this off is the moment those things go off one more time. It probably wouldn't slam her with everything she has in her all at once. That or detonation.
Normally.
Soon. I think it'd be full injection instead.
Yes. That's normally.
Okay,
Okay.
so this is us basically going in. The entire time it's gonna take very deft hands. And it's gonna be disarmament.
We're gonna have to move very slowly and very carefully. It's going to take a while. And even then, I cannot guarantee you pure safety because disarming these is not clipping a cable. We basically go in with a short voltage stick and basically make sure we're trying to zap the right part. If we don't, you're gonna get hit with these injections. That is the only thing we can do. So what do you want us to do? We can do this, but it's gonna be a while.
It sounds a little too risky.
Too risky? Okay.
I would prefer if, Rio talked about limiting. There was a guy with a Sandy.
There
I was thinking you could do the same for me.
There is a possibility that if we go into the organic part instead of the mechanical part, but there's going to be damage. I won't lie. There is a way to limit this, but it's cutting off the way to inject those chemicals. It's going underneath your
I don't mean cutting it away entirely. I
No,
don't think
no,
it could
that's
survive without
what
it.
I'm saying. There are certain injection sites that we could, in all technicalities, limit how much can get into your systems. Reroute it manually.
This is older war tech.
Plus, one of the bad things about those chemicals is a lot of them make your brain become codependent on them.
That's why I said limit instead of full cut off. It's weaning her off. It would help us, in fact, eventually be able to take this out. If we can find a better way to do so.
The concern is, what if... Hold on. We're thinking about this like a Sandy, but this isn't a Sandy.
No.
It's a alchemical injector with some triggers. So we're looking at this incorrectly. We don't need to be looking at this like it's a high advanced piece of tech. We need to look at this like it's something some high schooler made in his fucking attic, which means maybe we could make it fault on purpose. Only certain sections. Basically, not every part of this needs to be functioning. If every part of it was functioning perfectly, well, we have our main problem. You become a weapon. If we damage it too much, it thinks you are being captured or contained, so it locks you away. But if we damage some sections of it with high precision voltage, it will instead think you've taken battle damage and will continue to operate as it normally would. You'd still be getting your injections, you'd still be fighting an uphill battle, but it would limit the amount of effect it does on you.
My thought process...
Which would give us more time.
My thought process to add on to this, your idea? We can't take out the injectable system entirely, probably. But what we could do, go after the tubes. Reroute one of them. Go into a reservoir so it doesn't dump into our system. That'd be a manual limiter.
Instead of even taking the entire piece out, you could simply replace what chemicals are injected with something safe.
It has sensors for the chemicals that are in her system. She's already explained that.
Well...
If it knows that it's injecting the wrong chemicals, it might...
Well, hold on.
The thinking he already has, that there's already a chemical hidden in the bloodstream.
What if it's the sensor that we go after, and then we swap out the chemicals?
I don't think...
You're right. No, yeah, it won't work. It'll work later, but it won't work now. She'll just go into withdrawal and we don't know what we've does.
Ah, yes.
So,
Just kill her.
okay.
If we reduce it by 30%,
Then we have to.
If we reduce the chemicals by 30% over a timeline of 8 months, we could physically wean her off the system and then be able to extract it eventually. 30%.
That's gonna be the only
every
play here
2 to
that I
3
see.
months. That's the healthiest way to get her off those chemicals. Wean
Currently-
off slowly.
When I asked if you could limit it, what I really meant was limit the amount of times I can do.
That is.
That's attached to the sensor.
Well, you said it doesn't work off of a timer, right?
That'd be attached to the sensor that scans how much is in our system. We could go into the sensor.
Okay.
It's old tech. We could reprogram it.
Activates. It activates automatically. Yes.
Okay. So, well, if it.
Using mental trigger. Your brain thinks that you're in danger, and so it causes the Saturday to dump chemicals into the system to make you fight harder.
That's literally how it works.
Yes.
Alright. So we're gonna. Alright. Reiterating between all of us so we're all on the same page. We have now gone from extraction to limiting so that we can eventually get to extraction in the future. Focus on the limitations. She wants to not be pushed to use it at all times. So that means we need to go after the sensor that tells the mechanics to trigger. And we need to go down. We need to manually change the sensor's trigger effect. How do we do that?
Well, what we do.
Is it a pump?
Here.
Here.
If it's a mechanical pump, you could just take some of the teeth off of the gear.
So if you look here on the screen.
Whoa! Wait! Hold on. Do you specifically hear any kind of gas escape?
It's like the sound of a syringe going.
It's an injectable system.
Pneumatic.
Big syringe.
It's pneumatic. Okay. Here is what we. Well, we have to be careful because any way that we could do to block that off, that is permanent. We can't set up a system inside of there to do that. So, I'm thinking. You okay?
I think she.
Need you to talk to me. No? Okay, this is a good chance to actually see exactly what happens. I know this is dangerous. Make sure that
I
she's.
can tighten it for like 5 minutes if you want, please.
Go ahead and tighten them up.
Tighten them down.
Yep.
I need to be able to see this to know how this works.
5 minutes, because I don't want to do that for too long.
I know. Yeah, I need you to watch this with me.
Yeah, probably.
We need to see exactly how this works.
So, there you go.
Do you see that sensor right there?
Yeah, it's blinking.
Yep.
There it goes. There it goes.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Keep them locked down.
Yep, I got him. I got him.
Dirge needs you helping with this.
You don't know.
Yeah.
Grab the voltage stick.
Yep. Try to hold her as still as you possibly can. It's the
She's
one
coming down
to
from
the very left, above the sensor there. We saw it. That's the one.
There we
towards freedom. The first step.
Okay. Either this works or it doesn't.
A step towards. Come on. Got it. Got it.
It's not reacting. That's good. Light's not blinking. Hold on. I'm gonna check it. Check it with the sensor strip. See if there's any voltage in it.
I'm listening at a bit. Back to how it was.
There should still be some in there. That's more voltage.
There is, but
She's unconscious.
nowhere near as much as it had before. I went ahead and dulled out 2 of the 4 receivers. That way it can only pull in that much, which means it's going to have to work twice as hard to be able to activate itself.
What if I just bring them back to how they were before? Because I don't want to cut off circulation or anything.
Essentially.
No, it's lengthened by half.
She has mantis blade, she doesn't have circulation.
Are there like little valve things or like little fluid things?
That's going to be all that we really can do right now.
You saw the way the mechanics latched and then injected, right? And you saw them hooked up to that sensor. It started to blink.
She is, I guess.
You noticed the intervals?
And this is all augmentation to make a cosmetic choice.
Just about slightly faster than a heartbeat. You don't think they connected it part of her circulatory system too, right?
It would make sense.
I mean, it would have to if it's dumping it.
The quickest way to administer the drug.
Yeah, it has to be connected to her circulatory system.
Guess I'm telling you.
Not only her nerves.
Okay.
It's dumping it right into her system.
Okay.
Probably be located right next to one of the major areas.
Okay, so what we've done is we've lengthened the time between intervals by half. So we've given her twice as long. Okay. Easy.
Just so you two are aware, this is going to be an operation. Alright, what we need to do is over time, she's going to need to be slowly waned off. The best that we can do is continue to slowly but surely, over the course of a couple of months, damage these receivers. There's still more, right? As we do this, it'll require more power to activate, which means it'll buy her more time. Also, weaning her off the drug slowly. The problem is she's still gonna have withdrawals, no matter what we do.
But these will be healthily and it won't kill her. She won't have a heart attack, an aneurysm, or a stroke if we do this slowly.
Yes.
And now we have
And footage of it happening.
Yes, we do. We can research it. Go through the we could try to rebuild the mechanism and see how exactly it works on the table, and see how we can slowly whack it down, basically.
Can we ask Liberty to make a 3D diagram of it?
Of what we have
And run
footage of?
simulations,
Yes.
See how it works. Yes.
They'll definitely need to come back so that we can do a little bit more. I don't want to push them through any further than we already have right now. But we've got something.
All right,
We've got
hold on.
progress.
She's conscious right now, you can speak
Elizabeth?
You with us?
Elizabeth, can you hear us?
Hello.
Hello?
Hi, good to see you.
All right, I want you to listen.
Scared us for a
okay?
little bit there.
We had to let you go through one of the activations to see how your mechanics worked. While you were doing this, we were able to limit a receiver on a sensor. It's gonna give you about twice as long between intervals of it activating. You're already currently limited. Alright, but what you need to understand is that means you're gonna go through withdrawal, and you need a support system to make sure that you don't manually activate this thing to get your hits, which is going to be really, really hard, because you're gonna want to.
I'm not manually doing it.
Is there any way for you to manually do this? Then that's better. That's good. That means she'll want to, but there's no way for her to, so that's good.
I can. Never mind.
So.
Good. You can, and you will.
RG's gonna explain what we've done to you so you understand, okay?
It's okay. I know how to speak good, so that way everything sounds funny. So,
Yes.
basically, all we did was whenever your funny machine on your back decides it wants to go shooting you full of drugs, it needs a little bit of power. We did a little bit of damage back there, so it needs a little bit more power to really kick off. So whenever it would normally activate, it's going to essentially try to trigger and instead just store up the voltage for the next charge. So you got yourself extra life in a video game, right? You got a little bit of extra time, okay? That won't stop it from activating, all right? You got one chance, and then it'll activate. And then the next time, you get one chance, and then after that, it'll still activate. But it buys you time. During that time, you are going to be going through withdrawals. I wish I could tell you that I could just give you a magic medicine and you don't have to suffer through it, but that is the problem with addiction. That's why these drugs do what they do. So, I'm going to be giving you a couple things, all right? I'm going to give you a line to the suicide hotline. That is just in case. I know these times can get tough and they can struggle. Gives you people to talk to, all right? Bayo 9 has a charity. Very, very nice place. Very, very good place to occasionally go to for that. You go there often? Good. Well, guess what? You're going to keep going there often. It's a good place for it. But also, there is a hospital that is just outside of Industrial, all right? It's not super fancy. It's not super expensive. But they have a lot of people who have gone there who had to deal with drug addictions. It's going to be a good place to go and sit down to. Now, everything else, you're gonna need a support network. Now, this kind of motherfucker right here, make sure you got here, as well as this one right here. Alright? If you have any other friends, any other people, now is the time to go to them and open up about what you're going through. They need to know so they can help you. This also means your friends should be aware that if they start falling on hard times, then I have to be there to pick them up.
I know what
Not hit angry at them.
Good. 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 I'd say these things. It's a doctor thing, right? I can't make assumptions. Have to make certainties. So, gonna go ahead. Gonna get these off you, alright? You wanna get those off?
Marcus.
Activate the thing again. Remember to do that.
It's a watch.
That's exactly why we keep this girl right here up running. Yep.
Thank you.
Everything's
Thank
going
you
back
very
to
much,
the
Marcus.
That way, during the entire process, we've got continuous checks over here. Luckily, one thing that I will tell you about Old War Tech that does make it kind of nice, it has no connections to the rest of this stuff. So you can go in, finagle what you want, and then the rest of the stuff should be fine. The only downside, though, is, well, newer age tech, you know, you can keep check on that kind of stuff. The problem is if I decide to fuck with your Mantis blades, I might have just turned off an eyeball.
Yeah.
God bless technology, right? Alright. Here you go. Here are those numbers, okay? Phone numbers to call, address as if needed.
You just sent them. Get that.
No one does physical anymore. Why does anyone do like physical? Whatever, you're right. I can. Give me a sec.
It's gonna get rained on, dude. That's even constant passive rain or radioactive rain.
Alright.
I know.
Should be tossed over to you.
Black and red, it's a good color, isn't it?
There you go.
Alright, I need to get food. I'm hungry.
I'm gonna have a minute too.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
It's okay, I didn't want to tell you though.
Mm-hmm.
This is a little bit of kind of a private thing that I was just told about today. It's something involving Maz.
I didn't catch that.
It's something involving Maz.
Oh, okay. Alright. Do you want me to talk with you privately upstairs?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I'll go
I'll
there.
be right there.
No, it's just.
I'll have Liberty scan the footage. We'll do a 3D model of it and we'll see what other options we can come up with in the future. If limiting is not only the only thing that they want to do, if they want to try to extract.
Aji.
Definitely. Oh, yes, sir.
There's just like a thing I forgot to mention is also one of the reasons why I wanted the limiter. When it activates, it also does make me a little delirious afterwards, which then also tends to activate it again, and then I kind of go into a loop sometimes.
Okay.
Will have been fixed now, because then they'll just go next.
It's gonna have, yeah, it's gonna have a little bit of trouble now, but getting caught in a loop. It's not you, just tech's fucking disgusting. I'm sorry you had to go through this.
It's the fuckers that set me up with it.
Yeah.
Well, you wanna know what? We're not gonna worry about them right now. Don't want you stressed out. What matters now is we have a road to recovery. Alright? It's gonna be hard. And we can only do so much, so it requires you to do some walking too. It can only get better if you want to. Okay?
Agreed. OG,
Alright.
I'm gonna go talk to Ami.
Let's get on out of this place. Yep, I got you. Y'all do what your business.
Hey, I'm about to go check.
What are you made away with? A frog?
There's a frog?
Frog?
There's a mold frog apparently walking around, has 6 legs, small, round. See it, try and burn it, is what I've been told.
Fucking great.
Presented hive mind-like features, and there's someone that is connected to it.
Okay. So what are we gonna do? Because that one is just parading it around.
And once again.
I have to go talk to Ame. I'll talk to you in a little bit. I'm so glad you're
spending a lot of my time
I'll
in
be right back.
Zera.
Okay, what's wrong with Maz?
So, do you know who Daya is? Have you seen Daya?
No.
Okay, they were very close to Maz. One of their very close friends. And very recently, Maz was planning a birthday party for them. Then everything was working out. She'd asked me to find people that Daya would want to bring to the party. I asked Daya who they would want to bring, and they mentioned a few people. So I created a group chat with everybody in it. Nobody could see anybody else's numbers, anything else like that. There was only 2 people on the list that I was worried about. But there seems to be an agreement that there would be no weapons brought to the birthday party, as it's a party. You know, we wouldn't want to hurt each other there, and there seemed to be an agreement all around that there would be no weapons there. But I don't know. Something happened with Daya. And then Daya went and talked with Maz, and seemed like they no longer wished to be friends with them. I tried to ask Daya why this is the case, but she's not responded to me. And Maz said that, seemingly in her message, that somebody had told Daya that Maz is not worth their time. In response to this, Maz seemed to have gotten approval to gas a hospital. But I have tried my best to talk them down from doing so. It seems like they will not do so immediately. So I've already informed the hospital is one of ours, though it is hidden to the fact that it is one of ours. But I have already sent ahead to say that to move the critically injured people and the children out of the hospital in case it is attacked. I don't think Maz would want to do this if the stuff with Daya had not happened.
Okay.
And I don't want them to be hurt because of something that somebody else did.
Yeah, it's not fair. I'll try to talk to Maz. See what I can do. See if I can get through to her.
I'm trying my best to do so too, but they seem to be going on something. Hang on, they're pulled our messages. They're going to heist an LF train.
Okay.
Or something with magic. I don't know. I don't know about magic or anything else. There are stuff involving LF. I just don't have to fuck with them.
Okay. Alright, I'll try to find Maz. I'll try to talk to her, see what I can do. See if there's anything that can be done. Try to stop this. Thank you for letting me know.
Yes, thank you. I needed to tell somebody because I messaged my boss and she just wants to... She's not going to do anything until Maz attacks, and once Maz attacks, it's going to be torture. Until they get the
Try to stop
proper
the
information.
torture in its tracks then, and let's not let her mess with an entire hospital of people again.
Yeah, I understand the first time, but it shouldn't happen again.
No.
Places, but okay. I
Maybe
remember
more fucking breathe on me.
Yeah, I got you.
A random group of individuals, hell-bent on your world's destruction, and it's ever so coincidentally, and it's conveniently located in one... So much, I love her so much.
She did a really good job on him.
Okay, it probably would. Okay. BP.
Anyone seen Sakota?
What do you mean?
Oh,
she's okay.
I'm just making
Take it
sure
over,
you're
Mrs.
Okay,
Scott.
good. That's closed. They're not there.
Got the one in the wheelchair.
When we said that you were upset, we came out.
But that would likely be the other one.
Yeah, but it was still like... You okay?
I'm fine.
Hey, we are.
Hello. Aye, aye. Hi.
Bitches walking, hold on, bad bitches walking. I'm so sorry. I'm
Hello.
so sorry. Queen,
Gosh,
queen,
you're getting so
queen.
tall.
How's it going?
Wait,
I didn't
why
get
does it
very
seem like every
taller.
time I see you, you
I
get taller?
don't believe. Not.
I'm probably
Really.
Yeah, you
Maybe
do
it's because
seem-
the hair or something
Oh,
is
yes.
going longer.
Yeah, the ponytail definitely does it. You look scruffier than usual.
Yeah, I mean, I've been progressively getting more scruffy because I'm not cutting hair or beard.
I think they want to go drink
Scruffy and fluffy.
In Heaven's Reach, also in Heaven's Reach, there's no electricity, and I'm not good with, like, you know, what's it called? Wet shaving? I'm not good with that.
Street razor?
Honestly, I wouldn't go
Use
jumping
electric.
into it. I got
Yeah, I
Vixen
use
and
electric.
jumping that shit because she lost a bet with me.
That is very fair.
Here, let me show you something funny.
Okay.
Oh, goddamn.
Cube.
Cube. Aluminium.
Cube.
You can touch it. It's just normal aluminium.
Wait, do you have a digitizing system?
Aluminium?
And no, it's Etudo. It's cosmic energy.
Oh.
Aluminum?
Interesting.
Aluminium?
That's what David's been teaching me.
Aluminium.
Aluminum.
American motherfuckers.
It is aluminum. You get that right. It is aluminum.
Aluminium.
Aluminium.
Yeah.
It's
Aluminium.
It was invented in America.
Aluminium.
The funny burrito metal that you get.
Yes. So true.
You.
Yeah, burrito metal.
Much healthier.
It's going. I think I'm close on a breakthrough on the training, but I've been putting a lot of energy into it, so it's been kind of going down on my health.
Good.
They couldn't say
You
aluminium.
know what's kind of
I had
funny?
to say aluminum.
You know what's kind of
Good to see
you.
funny?
Oh yeah, spending all my time over at the Reach.
From a Disney show. I fully expected us to go to commercial break for a second.
It is currently really relaxing.
Yeah, I miss it.
All right, after that soul-crushing speech you gave there, Jace, you gotta go. Let's go to commercial break.
It's good to be away, even though I hear things. Fürheim is currently in Ashes.
What did you say? Tell me.
The fight yesterday, the infrastructure, the rumbling, toppled down a bunch of buildings. So all of Fürheim is currently flattened.
Also,
The tree is
finally
good,
taking care of that mold issue
but
around here.
they were able to. Thankfully, they were able to escort people, but they only found out through social media because people were like posting stuff. There was no warning or anything, so they got really. They had to go out fast.
That's. Damn. I'm sorry.
We did get a warning.
They're already back on
Yeah.
rebuilding, so
Rebuilding is gonna be good.
Mold situation.
it's not the first time.
We got an
I might
evacuation
go
notice.
by and look, but
Now if I lay down, it has to be in your lap.
do it.
Gotta build it back up.
Hope everything else is going alright.
Oh no, it's falling to pieces currently. I can't even find my end. He's missing for the past 2 weeks, and me and Snake have been looking for him. We're trying to figure things out.
Sorry to hear that. Hope
Other
it works
things
out at
have
the end.
been crazy. I'm sure it will. I'm sure he's okay. He's just like... Maybe he's doing that same thing he did, like, I don't know, when he was meditating and he just lost track of time. I'm gonna get out of here before that starts getting worse. That's okay. We're just on someone.
will need.
Dear Lord, that was wild.
That could be better. I'm still pretty injured, but I'm doing alright. Cool.
Okay.
Glad you're doing well. Rio.
Yes.
I was just about to say, Maury, but I'm gonna be with Powder at the Tech Rat's place and play the logs that I got decrypted.
Right now?
About now, yeah.
Okay.
Might as well. There's a bit of downtime.
Alright.
She's also on the floor right now.
Okay. I'm assuming you mean HR?
She's tired.
Alright, where are we going? I'm ready. I'm ready.
Top of the bar.
Do the thing, do the
If you
thing,
want
do
someone
the
as well.
thing.
Yep,
Do the thing, do the thing, do the thing. God.
My eyes need to recuperate.
Just like guitar.
On your.
Mind holding on to this?
I'll hold your guitar for now.
Fucking traffic. I mean, okay,
You go
I
in the
just kind
back
of
door.
phased through and went back the back otherwise. Yeah, there's a back door.
We're doing something right now. Hey,
We're busy.
there you are.
Sorry.
Are you okay?
Did notice the blood on her hands and the gray in her eyes.
Are you taking her to be taken care of?
I was taking her home.
Good. Can I come check on her in a little while?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Figured you're pretty busy here, so
I'm trying
I
not
wasn't just
to
gonna
be.
barge in and ask you to do much.
I'm trying not to be. There's a lot of things going on. Go ahead.
Heading out for the night, Rio. I'll still be on comms if you need me.
Good night. I'll be there after closing and check on everything. If you're alright with that.
Do what you gotta do.
Jesus Christ.
Hello.
How you doing?
My back hurts. So I'm on the floor. Hi.
Hi.
Not get told any directions.
That's a mood,
You
honestly.
Fox boys were hanging around earlier in front of the room.
Yeah?
Well, the fact that
Motherfuckers.
martial law is still currently active, it makes sense.
Oh, did you not tell Maury about the situation?
Maury knows. Maury was there whenever we were
With the
packing
Fox
things
boys?
up. Maury was there helping us
With
put
the
everything
Fox
back in.
boys?
Yes. Maury was there.
Ugh. And the band that doesn't make any sense?
Yes.
Oh, the band. Oh, yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me.
Cause it makes us look like we have something to hide when we don't.
There's now paint out on you guys now, and there's a target on you guys.
Yeah.
I'll have to deal with
I'm gonna
fucking
sit in the middle of the
Octopus now.
room.
What?
I'm just gonna sit over here. Wait.
Oh, fun.
Alright.
Did I
Can you
miss
hear me
anything
good?
important the other day? Yeah.
Alright. You wanna... I don't know if... Do you want your question answered first?
Which question?
Powder?
Oh, I was asking if I missed anything. Just relatively important aside from the war that happened yesterday.
No, other than I can't find Lion for the past
aside
3
from
weeks.
watching a bald cultist get turned into atoms,
I'm mostly talking about like in a work sense.
In a
'Cause
work
I had
sense,
to come into chaos today.
in a work sense, I got told several times it was better that I didn't come in this morning. BS happened. I got reports
Oh
of
yeah,
it.
you'll see
so
in our
I'm-
documentation we'll have a refusal form in there because someone was refusing treatment.
Yeah, which is why.
So you can review that in your free time.
Yeah, I've explained to the staff that if we have a refusal form, we cannot take that patient into the RIP. We need to send them to an ambulance and send them to Z General. That's how you operate that system. Is if we get a refusal of service, we cannot service them in our rep and ship, and they need to be taken to General.
Well, if we get a refusal, if they were actively bleeding out and was telling me they felt like the skin was melting from the inside out.
Yep.
So I wasn't, because the first thing that happened when they got told to leave the RIP was they immediately went to ASMO and started begging them to call one of their preferred doctors to get them here.
Who the fuck is this?
I don't understand this. If we get a refusal of service, we literally can't take them.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't want them sitting there on the street begging people for help, and I also needed them to fill out that refusal form and sign it, so that way we had that in case they claimed that we didn't service them.
Okay.
In the end, they got traded. That's the fucking beneficial part. I'm not gonna fucking worry about it any further.
Okay.
But if that shit happens again, we'll handle it differently.
I mean, we talked about it the last time this happened with someone else, and it was agreed upon that if we get a refusal of service, we hold them, not hold them as in like forcefully, but we keep near them until the ambulance comes. We get them into the ambulance takes them to Z General.
Problem, they wouldn't have taken an ambulance either. They didn't want to go to fucking Z-Gen. Didn't want an ambulance.
There's nothing we can do.
Wanted the doctors that specifically went there. And I was like, it's so fucking irritating.
Yeah.
Because I'm like,
Then they
were
have a death warrant.
bleeding. They were actively bleeding out, by the way. Like, actively. So, I did what I could.
This just sounds horrible.
It was.
We've had to deal with this several times. This is not new to us, and it
It's
is
not the
awful every
first.
single time it happens.
What? This is
Yeah.
this
Why do you think
particular
we-
instance where they
why-
refuse and they just bleed
Yeah.
out?
Why do you think we have a
refusal
protocol?
forms?
Oh.
Apparently it was taken care of.
Listen,
I saw them get walked out.
I'm still trying to fucking deal with the fact that people don't want to fucking interact with me now because of what the fuck, you know who did. Because that information's out, by the way. That's been
Which
leaked
one?
out. Jane.
Ah. Fun.
I still don't know what
Someone
happened.
leaked that out.
Oh, I can tell you what happened. Fucking.
Later.
I'm good right now. I've dealt with enough today. I'm chilling. Okay. Well, we've got 3 logs. We've got log 23, log 65, and then damn you, Mercury.
This is log 23.
Mercury's in the microwave.
Log 23. These little ones are phenomenal. I start with a set of algorithms, and some of my soul code has put these little wonders on the path of exploration. Each have their own interests, talents, and some are even starting to develop a slight visual change in code. I will note in the development log after a few more days, although there are rumors about Heatman Corp getting wind of our project. I hope those are false rumors.
That was log 23. Log 65.
Firstborn dial.
Yeah. Sorry. That statement at the end there literally means, like, we pretty much already figured that part out, but that confirms that the head researchers of the project didn't want Heatman to find out. Yeah, it gets worse. On the third one, you want to brace your ears, but this is log 65.
Firstborn development log 65. I think I'm already reaching the limit on how far these little wonders can develop in this environment. Sad, but I think I might take up HQ on that transfer nonetheless. I will finish my last few developments and ship these little ones into a cozy server to their new home where they can grow and learn on their own. On a different note, Heatman Corp has definitely caught wind of what we're doing here. Several infiltration attempts have already been faltered. I will be sending out the first batch of the firstborn to the new lab today.
There you go. And then Damn You Mercury, that's the one where you'll want to brace your ears for that one eventually.
Okay.
Damn you, Mercury. You brutal, heartless, soulless monster! You took them from me! You killed them right in front of me! Snuffed out their existence with your greed and your indifference! You don't deserve them! You don't deserve anything! I will kill you. I will burn you like you did my lab. I will rip you to shreds. I will watch you die with fear. The same fear that you forced into them. Do you hear me? Do you...
Oh shit. That guy's dead.
That was
Pardon the blasé response. Okay, so that guy's dead. Cool.
They actually killed him.
So that was logs from Dr. Bell, which is the presumably the core we saw flying around and had to fight off. The explosion so far we think is the actual.
Take your time.
Yeah, take your time. The explosion we think is the first explosion basically, like what caused everything. Since we found it in the lab where it might have happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Heatman might have either killed or taken the AIs for themselves.
I'd have to assume that it was taken.
Yeah.
It's safe to assume that they were taken.
At least some of them. Since he mentions not deserving them and stuff. Mercury is the last name of the CEO, or the previous CEO, who died in the explosion. Plankton. Yeah.
It's a safe assumption to believe that he did also, that Mercury did, he did get Mercury in the explosion. But his son took over. And no one took over Deep Core.
So what is it that we can put together with knowing what we saw at those labs, which was an amalgamation of what I can only describe as a nightmare of organic matter and
things we saw
AI being spliced
likely
together
were
and suffering for it.
likely it was some of the scientists remaining.
Yes.
Do you think that they could be using the originals as reference to trying to replicate them with more simulacrum type creatures?
That is a possibility.
Those, it's, yes, but also, if they took the AIs, they're definitely trying to recreate more, because they'd only have a limited amount. But also, they are a combat AI corporation. They're probably using them as we speak.
I forget.
Yeah, I mean,
Was Mary deceased? The Dr. Mary was deceased.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. We don't live in Lab yet.
So,
It's a deceased.
yeah. But if, so if Dr.
Stupid to kill
Wishlake,
the people who know everything, you know? That's a little dumb.
Well, I don't think the explosion.
It depends on what they
explosion was
took,
purposeful,
because
but it wasn't. So I'm gonna say this: the one thing I feel isn't true, despite Flisser's theory, is that explosion being saboteur. None of it's on purpose by Heatman. I don't think it was. For the sole fact of there was no actual physical explosion damage anywhere. There was just what the blue light did. There's no damage.
What's the date of that last recording? Do we know?
the date, they're all from 2 years ago.
Wait. What if? Just hear me out.
Actually,
what if one of the AI overhears all that?
Think what would cause the explosion?
Yeah, well, if they found out their siblings were being killed and destroyed, that would set any AI off. It would mean that their life is at risk.
Well, it
It would mean
depends on
everything
the
that they cared
AI.
about. Everything that they cared about is just at risk.
there was one AI that Mary mentions in the early logs being more growing faster than the others and taking a liking to her voice. Maybe that one? Because he never mentions that one ever, not once. Which makes me
But
think
she
that
does,
only
but
Mary's
also-
about it.
When was she able to go to that new location or not?
It just the
'Cause we
other
know
one
she
just
was
said that
eager
they
to
would
go,
allow to.
but-
The other one, so the second
Yes, so-
recording that you just played for us said that they were going to take them
Yep.
to the new place. What I think happened was that place got leaked to Heatman.
Possibly. Because Dr. Wishlake was actually really eager to go to that other location, so it's possible she could have moved before him, but we don't know. Because all that was left there was
Well-
presumably him.
Okay, right. If she did move to the Heatman location, we need to know, was that Heatman location in their home district or industrial? Because if it was in their home district, her death is fake. She's probably still somewhere.
That'd be wild.
We know that he's dead, for sure. That
For
the
sure.
explosion
For
sound
sure.
was
Yeah, exactly.
definitely.
We know that for sure.
So, the only thing that we do not
But-
know is if she is still alive, but we have no idea how. The only thing that could help us is if we somehow found her if she was still alive, or found this new
More
location.
recordings.
It's
on the
likely if
server.
she is even still alive, and we believe that the theory of one of the AIs causing the explosion, finding the AI that liked her the best might be a great idea. Because it could be protecting her.
She named it. She named it in one of her recordings, if I remember correctly.
Does it have a name?
She
so
was
I can
thinking of a
recognize
name
it?
still.
She was thinking of a name. And with what you said of killing both the people in charge of this project is stupid. So,
Was
It is
Heatman
dumb.
Lily or
having
something?
someone who is alive but presumed dead would be perfect.
That's so
No one
true.
look for them.
No one looks for a corpse.
Exactly. So they could just be hiding her somewhere in a lab, forcing her to work.
Or she's unrecoverable because the AI may have given her a heads up of what it was going to do, giving her hopefully ample time to find a place to hide out.
That is, yeah, that would be a good
And if this
option.
AI is so equipped to cause such an explosion, then
There's
it
one
would be
other thing
equipped
that could
to
have happened.
give her.
happened.
There's only, I mean, there is another thing that could have happened. She was caught up in the explosion, and she is one of those amalgamations.
True. That is also very
Specifically
clear.
the orb.
That orb was very
The orb
volatile.
we got. We got the name Dr. Dr. Bello, something like that. We got his name. Out of it. That's it.
That was him. But there's
We're
nothing else in
not-
it.
Yeah. Mr. Bellofeld.
Are we
Dr.
positive that the orb has nothing else in it? Because if they have managed to make symbiosis-based...
Is the data cluster
I wouldn't
with
push it off the
only
table.
readable in it is a name. Everything else, I'd imagine, if it's unreadable to people digitally or through files or whatever method you want, it's probably what makes up a human visually. And we can't exactly read that.
Has anyone checked if they are keeping off-site locations in cold climates?
So the next location we got from one of the logs in the facility is in waterfront, underwater,
There
at the
you
shore.
go. Cold
One way
climate.
to do it.
We've scouted, we've looked everywhere, we know the
And
the plans and whatnot.
The way we got these coordinates was the 4 recordings, or at least the last recording in the place. The first lab we went had a hidden coordinate message that I noticed.
Hmm.
It was like
Here's my next question.
hidden in the words.
As you notice a secret coordinate message, they're probably not using proper communications, cell phones, things like that. It'd be something that is encrypted, like special walkies, to communicate between the site lead and parent company. If the one building that we do have access to, that could probably be snuck into via disguise and fake badges, finding said communication device would probably be our best bet.
We could look for that.
Sometimes more logs aren't the answer. Sometimes it's a little bit of pickpocketing. Just a little bit.
True. But if we can, it seems like their go-to has been messages, secret, hidden coordinates and logs. At least recently.
That's why I'm saying they're likely using encrypted walkies.
True.
Encrypted walkies get us a direct line of communication to the area. You can deconstruct that and attach it to a computer.
There's also the other method.
Mm-hmm.
Make them unusable. Bombs make them unusable entirely. Even if they are using an encrypted walkie system, it still holds the same frequency that most all communication devices of that kind use, which just a Bailoria noisemaker at a certain frequency could do it. Simple, short.
True, but we could risk
Would work.
fucking up Delicate's software. High enough frequencies can cause enough damage.
Yes, but we're only talking about communication devices, which is usually only, I think it's like 2.50 hertz.
True. I'm also worried about if those AIs that are on the other side of said communication could pick up said frequency and it start agitating them. It could cause a meltdown.
It does, by the way.
That's what I'm worried about.
We saw it in the labs. These amalgamations, the splicing, these beings, right? They became volatile towards anything that was on, like any
Noisy.
electricity, like, or anything that gave off a signal, especially comms, made them incredibly
It was
violent.
specifically frequencies.
Yeah.
That's if
And
there's any of those
frequencies.
things in that new location. Because if there's active,
Is it
human
new?
presence,
I'm not
it's
sure.
not new, but there's a lot of
Inside
human
cameras,
presence.
but
So
it
it's safe to say they're
abandoned
using
device
it.
like last time.
Stop talking
Yeah.
over each other, please. Thank you.
So frequencies are off the table. If this place isn't new, we have no idea of layout. We could be lucky if we do the whole sneak in one building, grab comm device, do some quick downloads of some haha funny high-tech computers. A spilt coffee goes a long way. You know?
Interesting.
A lot of people think their fucking computers are busted after, you know, one cup of coffee spills on them, God forbid.
At the moment, we have like general shifts outside of the facility, but getting the plans themselves would be risky. Because that's probably in the hands of Heatman.
I can actually help with the coffee thing. If we use a paper cup, somebody can set it down. I can literally just topple it over with paper.
Oh my god.
Nancy, I literally can do that.
The best thing that you could also do is make it look like it was their fault.
Yeah,
that they're
that's
the
what I'm
one who
saying.
knocked it over. Yeah, that would be our best bet. Oh, God. Oh, I'm dying. Oh.
Are you stuck now?
My back.
No dying allowed.
Did you get down there and now you're stuck?
No, I'm not stuck. I'm not, I promise.
So would this be like a precursor to going into the facility first? This would be like we get the building plans first, and then we go to the facility.
It's a heist.
Yes.
That's what it is.
We heist it. We do heist. We heist.
We're heisting.
Okay. So
we are
first
technically
plan of
heisting.
action is get the like going there and say it again.
Heist.
We go in there, we heist.
Yes.
We get something that helps
Heist.
us either communicate or
I'm
listen
not
into
allowed to
communications.
play spy music in the car. I'll be very cross with all
The
of you.
underground one, the underwater one. We get
Yeah,
plans
love shack
or
before we go in.
locations or
This would be
signals
for
or
the
keys.
facility. Yeah.
That'd be amazingly funny.
Okay. Gotcha.
I keep feeling bones cracking that shouldn't be cracking.
All right.
Do you need my help to get up? Or I could give you a little, like...
No, their body is punishing them for their transactions.
Oh, my crimes against humanity.
Yeah. I'll take a bit of it. Ooh, actually, that reminds me. Do I have access to using these? Real quick.
Oh. Give me a keyboard and I can just hit my password for you.
Well, more of just I need a server out.
Just give me.
Here you go.
Okay.
I might just ask you to paper me to the hospital, because that's where I'm gonna be sleeping tonight anyway.
I can do that.
There you go.
Thank you. Alright,
Yeah.
I'm gonna cheat, and I'm not gonna be seen coming back out from this building, so...
That's a great idea.
You want me to paper under you?
Yeah.
Okay. Ready?
Get up.
Alright. Okay, looks like we've got a plan for next time. Heist information.
Yep. Before the facility itself. Like that we can do the plan we had for the facility, which was going into the shift, pretending we were going there for an inspection, and then we'll know exactly where to go.
Understood. I've got to check on Dirge and his friend, and Ash. She didn't seem well. I need to check on her. I'll be home maybe later.
Yeah.
Be safe. Don't get into trouble. You too.
Trying to.
5 credits each.
I can put 5 on
Something to say to you, cat. Love you.
5
Hey.
credits
Hey.
is all you need to donate to
Oh,
get
yeah,
free
we
time.
got an interesting goal, though.
What's that?
So, 2 robots came in from an Aperture Science saying that they're willing to give us supplies if we sponsor the new product of the Peabody and Atlas.
Whoops.
So, like, I guess I'm also.
Alpha
I
now.
don't know.
Would you
Some,
like some
some
tacos?
company.
Oh, no, thank you.
I'm alright.
Okay,
Thank you.
I guess we can send that into Lola, I guess.
Cool. How you doing? You look pissed.
I am pissed. I got shit I gotta do. I'll come in and check on things. I'm sorry I wasn't in today. I had a lot
I
of
can
things
help.
to do. Can you help me go into a spirit realm and look for my brother who's been missing for 3 weeks and I'm really fucking worried about?
That I can't do.
Yeah.
Not really. Spiritually
Oh,
too.
do you know anything about the Dark Aether?
Nope.
Alright. You good with cyberpsychosis
I know I got
stuff?
fucked up by the Aether. Nope.
Okay. You want to give me a hug? That seems like all you can do right now.
Sure.
Push him into a fucking.
I can give you a hug.
to the
Come
manhole.
here, you.
Alright.
Do you need a smoke?
I'm pickpocketing you. I'm taking your cigarettes.
I don't know. I didn't make them.
Twice for it to activate rather than once.
Oh God.
I broke.
Hi, bro.
Anyway.
Hello.
It's still pretty rough though.
All my friends are here.
Yeah.
Everyone's here.
I like. I like. You're pink. That's cool.
Have you not seen Voxes before?
Thank you.
I have, but he looked different when I looked at him.
Hello,
Now he's all
pretty
pink and
lady.
stuff. Very cool.
Would you like some tacos?
I'd love some tacos.
I have undergone a metamorphosis because Dirge has helped me to repair my servitor, so it may feed me.
I got my
I
tacos.
have
Yeah,
now
you want a
been
taco?
No,
The whole
thank you.
mega building
Thank
helped
you for
out.
offering. Well, you look super
You want
fucking
a taco,
cool.
Ditch?
This is correct. I did not mean to place the victory only unto you. It was
Your own victory.
I'd love to sit and chat, but I need to go check on Ash. It seemed like she was having a problem. The scrapper girl,
You're
that's
the-
my friend. I'm gonna go check on her.
Ashley.
Yeah, Ashley, something's wrong. I'm worried. I'm gonna go check on her. Okay, Real's gonna go and check on Ashley. And I'm gonna go in as my bot. Because that's what I was supposed to do today. I got pulled into shit. But I didn't. So I'm gonna do the other thing that I want to do. Be bot girl. Do. Hello. Perfect. I mean, I guess. let's go. Well, I guess I can look around here. Noodles. Weird signs, the place closed. 24 hours. Weird. And then I don't need that. I don't think that's open.
And we were helping to take care of some of the extra people and like stitch some wounds up and stuff and clean some things after everything that happened, and it felt good to sit in that room and just
Howdy.
Go on, Rhoda. Ow. Go on.
Come on.
Meep, meep.
Are you going to humiliate me even more?
Hey, I'm pretty sure that's Miss, communication, so I want to get them like a little text pager that I can just page whenever I need to talk to them.
Okay, you'll be able to get one of those from the pawn shop.
Is there anything extra I need to do? Is there certain poses I should prepare for? Is there
just
certain
lie on
locations I
it.
should shout out? Like,
See, when we say we want to push him down the stage,
It's out of love. It's tough love.
And yeah, if you need more pushing powerful, proving the higher ups, two heads might convince them more
I'm technically told only was
at the bottom, he just goes.
Yeah, exactly.
I always had a little bit of trouble with
spinning off into the fucking street.
You know, love and romance and that kind of stuff. But
Oh God.
I feel like that's might not be.
Speaking of ways to kill this man.
We love Toronto.
Sorry, fella.
I wasn't going any further forward.
Like,
Motherfuckers have been shot down by... Pink has been shot down by Pink. I'm saying that right now.
It's close enough to rage.
What's that?
Romance is very weird.
A lot of people talking about romance nowadays. That's alright. Shit.
Well, this is an unexpected surprise. Whoa, easy. What's the matter? Something wrong?
Oh, the flux takes the worst timing. Please, I beg of thee. Come on, quit it. Believe. I believe in me. Believe in me. Believe in me. Come on. Sorry, I had a crash out for a second.
There you go.
But I'm back.
You're good. Welcome back to the land of the living.
You know how it is.
Or as living as you can get.
Programs. They get a little jittery.
Frazzled? Yeah, don't
Yep.
they?
Yep.
Wonder why you're all the way out here now.
Courier stuff.
Courier worker?
Yeah.
Problem, sir.
Just taking deliveries.
Talking to a colleague.
Generally, we tend not to like people getting harassed. She's back to the way from you.
I assure you I'm not being a bother to the poor lady, now am I?
No, not at all. Ain't no trouble here. I'm just here doing courier work.
You got any deliveries for the people here?
I literally just dropped one off. Was heading out, that's all. Saw the weird tree thing, wanted to see it. That's all.
Well, why don't I walk you out? Come on. Show you on out.
I do have to, sign in that I've dropped my thing off, so, I can't leave just yet.
No, alright. Where do you need to sign it into?
Garage. I'd need to sign into garage.
Come on then, let's go.
Okay.
I don't mind a little walk, I just got here myself.
Yep.
We're just the locals after all.
Sure.
Come on.
Fuck. Damn it. How do I get out of this?
So you do your deliveries around here normally?
I go to several different districts.
What are you delivering?
Packages mostly. Supplies. Organics don't like to lift heavy objects.
No, they do not.
That's why they have us do it. I don't think I can share that information with you. Pretty sure that's...
Yes, you can.
I can, but
there are NDAs involved. Not really supposed to talk about it.
Why don't you just send it on over to me anyway?
Why? I'm supposed to help the
'Cause
person
I
I'm employed
asked.
by. I mean, you can ask, but under my contract, I can't. You're asking me to do something against my contract, which is illogical. What? Are you malfunctioning? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, good. Hope you're not getting too MC.
She's too good.
Nah, not my type.
I fucking hope not.
Come on then, let's go to the garage.
Yeah, let's
get your work
yep.
done.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Sure thing. Shit.
Believe the garage is that way.
Yep, sure thing. Transmat, back to base. We're gone. Fucking just had to get away from him. Hell yes, we did it, boys. Fuck yeah. Oh, that one time fucking panic button shit. That's good shit. I lived. I lived, bitch. I got away. Oh, hell yes. Oh my god, I got away. I had one panic button that if I ever got in the big shit, I just needed enough, I needed enough space away from him so he couldn't block it. And I was like, I just ran for my fucking life and hit that shit.
I was gonna try to do something, but I didn't know that I was followed by two other people that were gonna do something.
Oh my god.
In the alleyway, I was gonna threaten him and be like, hey, you're a little close, man.
I did not expect to see him there, and I was like, fuck, how do I get out of this? He was probably just gonna try to yoink me. Take me back to LF, which I was like, if I can figure out a way to just get enough space between him and me, I can use my panic button and get the fuck out of here. I used my one time out today. Man, that was fucking wild. 1 second.
Coming was a bad idea.
Have a good one. Bye-bye, chat.